live. I'm gonna see if I could figure out how to get into the chat. If you're in here, let me know in the chat. I have it over here, but I want to get into the live chat so I can actually see what's going on. I don't know how to do that. Let me know when you all get in here, and I'll start showing you what I found today. And then we'll go to the live side, see if that works. Chris Olvera, what's up, my man? Okay, so this may cause some feedback. I'm going to try to mute it really, really quick. April, you are now a moderator in my chats. Letha, how's it going? Okay, there it is. I knew it would happen. Okay. So I want the actual live chat too, so I can make sure that everything is going on correctly. All right, guys, we have 8 live viewers. So today we went, well, I went to the Route 7 yard sales in Ohio. And if you're not familiar with that, it goes from Conneaut, Ohio, which is where I live, all the way down to, I believe it's Hubbard, Ohio. And we're going to do Jim and Tara, what's up? We're going to do that, and we're going to just close that right out. All right, now I've got 2 chats. I want to see how the delay works. It's quite a delay, actually. And as we learned before, everybody, it's not Jim and Tara, it's just Tara. But so I thought I'd come on live and show you my haul. I tried to record some video today, and something was going on with the camera. I was actually using my iPad in the car. I think it's full. The memory's full, and I got to clean it out. I'm doing good, Tara. So anyway, I have made April Davis, PI, a moderator. I've also made Pat Dees a moderator if he ever shows up in here. And Joni Zoki is now a moderator. So we got some new moderators. But so anyway, the yard sales go, I don't know how many miles that is, quite a few miles, about 40, maybe a little bit longer. And there's sometimes few and far between, but there's quite a few of them. And some of the little communities along the way do a bunch of yard sales, like a little community type style thing. I'd been to a bunch of them before. So I skipped a bunch this time, but I'm glad I did because I did pretty well. So I'm going to start showing you guys. We got 12 live viewers, so I think that's enough to start showing you. The very, very, very first yard sale I got a book. And what's special about this book, you ask? Well, it sells for about $20 on Amazon. So, and it had a pretty decent E-score and a pretty decent rank. It's just looks like a high school level book about literature, but it was in a free box. So I met up with Ken Green, who may or may not come into chat. I don't know if he's home yet. Ken Green was there, and he was with me when we found that. Before I go too far, I'll show you guys this thing behind me, if this camera will work. This is an Epson Artisan 837. If you guys follow Shane, a Rise and Grind picker, he picked up an Epson Artisan printer not that long ago, and so I knew to look for them. That printer goes for about $200 to $300 used. I paid $10 for that printer, so that wasn't too bad at all. I can see that the chat in StreamYard is way behind the chat on YouTube, so that's crazy. Anyway, so that Epson Artisan, if you guys find those, look them up. I am not eligible to send that particular one into Amazon, so that'll go on eBay. The last one sold for $205. The thing about that printer is it does a whole bunch of different things. It'll print on the printable CDs. There's an actual CD tray in there, and it'll pop out and everything. It's pretty cool, actually. I was watching some videos on so I can learn how to test it. It will print double-sided pages. It will print straight to PDF or to a memory card and all that stuff. So it does a whole lot of things, and it also is a very good quality photo printer. And it's a highly sought after printer. So fix that camera a little bit. Anyway, it's sitting back there, and it's in really good shape. It came with all the paperwork and everything else. So that was the very first yard sale I bought anything at today. Now, the rest of this stuff won't be in any order. I'll just show it. So this is an Olympus digital voice recorder, VN7200. There's the thing, and there's the recorder. Anytime I find these little Olympus recorders, I try to pick them up if they're cheap enough. Well, this one was. It was $1. I'll turn it on, and you'll see it does work. I don't know if that shows up on the screen. There you go. It does work. So that's about a $20 bill usually when you pick these up. Sometimes more depending on the model. Sometimes a lot more depending on the model. And if you can find these sealed new, it's kind of like Sony. They'll be worth a ton more. Just because I picked up this Minolta sealed camera. There was a open one on eBay that went for $25. This one's sealed. Actually, in the back side, if you see this little slip of paper, we're going to pull that right out. I believe this is the receipt, the original receipt, but I'm not 100%. Yep, that's what it is. They paid $25 for this in, see if we can see a year on here, 1997. So I can date the camera by the receipt. 1997, they paid $25 for this, and it's still worth about that much. Check out the girl on the back. Yeah. I don't know why you would be in a swimsuit holding 3 or 4 cameras and a pair of binoculars, but that's what she is. So we know that was 1997, $25. 14 live viewers now, pretty cool. This was $8. This is a Sega Genesis Ultimate Portable Game Player Deluxe, Sam's Club exclusive. Not worth a ton of money. I'm actually charging it up right now. It was actually new in the box. You can see that the plastic is still on it, but I thought it would be cool to play with. You can hook those straight up to your TV. The truth, praise Jesus, glory to God, thumbs up. I don't know who that is. What's going on there, but it's all good. But anyway, this has preloaded games, and you can download ROMs. So I thought it would be fun to play. And you can hook it up to your TV. So this is probably mainly for me to play with, but it was pretty cool. They go for maybe $20 used, and I paid $8 for that one. Let's see. There was one yard sale, and I can't remember what the third thing I bought was, but I know these two were in. Oh, I know what it was. Which one was it? I don't remember which one. I think it was this one. So we got the old Polaroid. We got a Sony Discman that's in pretty rough shape. And a really cool thing, a Sega Master System. Now this thing is rough. It's dirty. It's filthy. I don't know. It didn't come with any cords or anything, but I've never seen one. Seen the actual Sega Master System. So I paid $7 for all 3 pieces. No, $7 I think it was. So what's that work out to? $2.50 a piece for this stuff. So that wasn't bad at all. I do have cords for this, but I don't know if I have any games that work in the Master. I don't know if I'm assuming the Master System games are different. Craig may know. Somebody in the chat may know whether the Master System games. What's up, Mr. Sadie? But the camera does have film in it. I don't think it's any good, but it's in there. I think the battery's dead in this one, but I will still be able to test it. This one is just the Sun 600. Yeah, the battery's dead enough. And again, if you pay $2 for them, they're still worth picking up. But not only one, but I got 2. I got this one at another yard sale. Now this one does have film in it that works. You can hear it. Spits out a picture. Of course, the picture is really bad, but let's see what happens when we click the button. We got to wait for the green light to come on. There it is. Did I blind y'all? Must be out of film. Yeah, that one's out of film. So this one was $2. So you're still going to make, I mean, I'm selling it for $21 to $25. This one, yeah, and this one, yep. So 2. Maybe I'll lot them. But I'll still pay $2 for them. I don't think I go any higher than that anymore. Up to 18 live viewers, awesome. been looking for this guy for a very long time. Not the exact version I want, and I haven't tested him yet, and he's filthy. He needs a good cleaning. But this is a Jemmy Pete, the parrot. But this is the pirate version, and I only found one listed on Amazon. Joni, what's up? Only found one listed on Amazon. These can go for pretty decent money. I paid 50 cents for this guy. I will test him. I'll clean him up. And if he works, I'll list him for, I don't know what. When you're looking for these at yard sales, there's a lot of remakes and copies of this guy. And this piece here is almost always missing because it does come off. But if you can find it complete, he'll repeat what you say and things like that. I haven't tested him yet, so I don't know if he works. But I've been looking for that guy for a while. Let's see what else we got. Oh, yes. Here we go. Sony Cells. Somebody told me Sony Cells. I don't remember who that was. This is a Sony SRF HM55. I haven't tested these yet either, but I paid $2 for them. These should go for about 30. So not a bad find for $2. Anything Sony I'll pick up and at least look it up. This one I didn't even look up. I just picked it up because I knew it was good. Oh, here's a really good one. This, anybody knows anything about cameras knows what this is. It's a tripod, yes. But it's a Manfrotto. I've been looking for this too for a long time. This one is version, at least the top is version 3130. I haven't found the sticker for the model for the tripod itself is missing, but this top goes for about $35 to $45 on eBay right now. It's really nice. These are professional tripods. I think if I sold it all together, it'd be closer to $70, $80 to $100, somewhere in there. But this thing is heavy. But when you're paying that kind of price for it, I don't know if you can see that, $2, you pick it up. So this was at a Girl Scout yard sale. So I did give them a little bit extra money. Secondhand everything. What's up? Get to that Kentucky store yet? That horse cave store yet? Now this is one of my favorite finds of the day. I don't know how much money are in these, but I love vintage hats, and there was a whole box of them, and I left most of them, but there was a few in there that I really liked. This one is Wheel Horse. It's hard to read on the screen, but it says Marcy Equipment, and up top it says Wheel Horse. It's definitely vintage. It's corduroy. It says Made in USA on that. I'm guessing 15 to 20 on this one. Paid 50 cents for these hats, by the way. This one's a little bit better, I think. It says Engineered Equipment Services, Ingersoll Rand, Pittsburgh, PA. This one is a K Products, I believe. No, this one is not a K Products. It is made in the USA. You can tell the era. This is 80s with when it has these stripes on the side. I don't know the value on this one. The insides are falling apart, but that's normal for these old hats, the foam. Engineered Equipment Services, Ingersoll Rand. That's a pretty cool hat, actually. Closed for a wedding when I got there. That sucks. Well, you're close enough to go back. This one says Worthington Cylinders. You can see it's pretty dusty. It's from the foam that's inside the other hats. But this one is a K Products. It's going to be really hard to see on the screen, but it says K Products on that inside of the back tag. When you're looking for old hats like this, big patches, K Products, made in the USA, you can't go wrong. But probably the coolest one, and I remember this from when I was younger, is this one. This is Alabama. Probably from the early 90s, I'm going to guess, maybe late 80s. It's a snapback. It's made by a company called FinZ, a Filson Inc. company. Finlayson, something, I don't know. Glenwood, Indiana. Also made in the USA, it says. So I'm going to guess 15 to 20 on this one. The other couple I don't know, but that one's pretty cool. I am not an Alabama fan. but I did like it. So when I saw that one, I knew I had to buy it. So, all right, what else did we get? Let's see. Anything else? Oh, yeah, there's more. But wait, there's more. Now, I know Suburban Beard is not watching tonight, but I'm going to do a quick change for him because I know he'll watch the replay. And if he is watching, he better speak up in the chat. At least Manny, somebody speak up in the chat. But here you go. Just for you, Suburban Beard. He's always asking about the hat. So I finally put it on. All right, so I found this box at a yard sale, and it's just all tangled up, mess of cords in there. But if you can see that there's some controllers in there. So I knew that I paid $15 for the whole box. Made the guy an offer. First, there's a pair of nice Turtle Beach headphones. I believe these go to a PS4. See, I got the hat on the shirt, and I got it on. So these, I believe, go to a PS4, and looks like used. They go for about $30. So they're wireless. This is just to charge it. I do not have a dongle. I don't know if it requires one. I haven't really looked into them yet. So paid $15 for the box. This should pay for the box. That's not bad. However, there's more. There's a pink Xbox 360 controller, probably $15. If it looks like it needs a good cleaning. It's got the rechargeable batteries in it. Doesn't have the pink back. I don't know if it originally did, probably. Hey, what's up, Scott? Punches resales in the house. But wait, there's more. What I first saw when I saw the box was this guy, which is a PS4 controller. And I believe this is like the, I don't know, Call of Duty model. But anyway, it's a camo controller. Look this guy up. And I don't have a PS4 to test it, but a friend does. So we're going to have him test it for me. This one should go for about $35. So what are we up to now? 30, 35, that's 65. About $75 on this box. But wait, there's more. Here's a Halo edition. Xbox 360 controller. I don't know what this one's going to go for. I'll have to test it. It's also got rechargeable batteries in it. We'll give it a good test and a good clean, and well, I'll do some comps on it. But look at that thing. That's pretty cool. This is what I saw when I saw the box. This and this controller. So I knew this controller has to go for at least $15. Couple of pickers. Good to see you. There was a bunch of other miscellaneous things in the box. Some aftermarket wired controllers. There's a blue one and a black one. I believe these are PS3. I'm not 100%. There was a Dell computer cord. I think this is a PS4 or PS3 or PS4, little Bluetooth headset type deal. I think it's missing the rubber on the back. There is, I think this is it, PSP charging cord in here, which I needed actually. Some extra batteries, aftermarket batteries for the 360 controllers. But I think the best piece in the box actually was this guy. If you're not familiar with these things, I know I was born for this hat. What's up, Bob Grant? Cool hat, right? This is an eTrex 10. It's a handheld GPS Garmin. And see if I can get it to go. Let's see. Can you see it? Is it working? Yeah, there it goes. It works. This thing goes anywhere from $60 to $80 used. So for $15, we won't even count this little Bluetooth device. We won't count the PSP controller. We'll just count these three controllers, this device, and the headset. So we're at, let's say, low end $60 for this guy. We'll say for these two, $30 together. Probably more. I'm going to guess more. $35 for this guy and $30 for the headset. So that's, yeah, I'm bad at math. But anyway, so this, if you find these little even the older versions do really well. I've sold a lot of them in the $30 range. I'll turn that off so it doesn't. This, I'll show you a close-up of it. This is the eTrex 10. And what they're for, just use YouTube math. I'm going to make $10 million on these 3 controllers and the Garmin. Okay, we'll be conservative, 10,000. So anyway, so that was that haul. So Scott, yes, I messaged Scott yesterday. I found the other version of the Coco Motion. It was new, sealed in the box. Well, today, Scott, if you weren't in earlier, I didn't find one of the things you look for. I found one of the things Shane looks for. This is the Epson Artisan 837. His is a 5 something, but that thing goes for about $200. Which controller do you need, Vito? I don't know if any of those work yet. I haven't checked them out. I think that was it. Oh, those Sony headphones, that also came with the instructions, so that's a good thing. I think that was it for today's finds. I wasn't really looking all that hard. I met up with Ken Green, $15. No. Anyway, so I found the Coco Motion yesterday. It was the other version. I know it's not called a Coco Motion. It's called something else. It's not in this room right now, or I'd show it. But that was pretty cool. The 360 ones, I have a bunch of 360 controllers. I'll be listing them all soon. I got to test these out. I have like 4 Xbox 360s here. 3 of them work, I believe. I fixed a couple of them. And when people tell you the red ring of death means it doesn't work, you can fix that. It's not easy, but it's doable. Chocolate. Vito producer at Gmail. Okay, gotcha. I'll try to remember that. Hey, Scott, tell Joni I made her a moderator. She was asking. She wanted it, so I got it for her. How many items in my eBay store? Give me 1 second. I'll go look. Right now, it's a little slim. I haven't listed in a while, since before Nashville. And if you saw my office here, you'd understand that I'm way behind. But let me get over to my eBay here real quick, and I'll tell you how many items I have. I have 288 right now. So it is a little slow. It's a little slow, but no, don't do that. I try to pick items that have a better, resale value than. I'm not a quantity guy. I'm more of a quality type of guy. Scott Lindsay, what's up, man? More of a, I want to have items in my store that people actually want to buy. And of those 288, there's a lot of them in there that people don't want to buy either. So I've gotten better over the time. So this is pretty cool. Now I got the chat over here. It comes up sooner, and the chat over here comes up later. But I messed up last time. I couldn't do anything like make moderators. I'm going to make Scott Lindsay a moderator too, because I like the guy. How do I do that? Here we go. Add moderator. There you are. Now you got a wrench, Scott. Oh boy. You're going to get me in trouble with Joni. And if any of you guys missed what I found today, go ahead, just, rewatch it. Also, if you go anywhere near a Walgreens and you vape like I do, they are getting out of the vape juice business, which is probably good. So in Ohio, these little vape juices, which have this one has 3 milligrams of nicotine, and this one has, I believe, 4. They're $2.50. You can't buy vape juice good quality, and this stuff is good. I like it. I've bought a lot of it, so I bought a bunch of that today too at a Walgreens. Scott must have been through because there wasn't anything else at my Walgreens to buy, but at least the vape juice was there. So anybody else find anything good today? I don't know that you can outdo me, but I think I did well. I didn't see a video from Scott and Harlan today, and I'm disappointed. I know there was supposed to be a flea market or something going on. A lot of nursing books today. Yeah, I didn't find only but one book today. Of course, I didn't. I'm not even going to highlight. I was going to highlight that comment, but then I'm not going to do that. I didn't do a lot of books today. There was one sale that was almost primarily books, and I started scanning. The first couple of books came up with Scout IQ came up nothing, and then all of a sudden, every single book had an Amazon sticker on it, and they weren't like Amazon returns. These were brand new Amazon stickers. So they're trying to. I didn't understand it, so I just decided if they've got Amazon stickers on it, they probably. That's right, college football. Did you see, Scott? Now I'm an Alabama fan. You told me to be an Alabama fan, so there you go. I'm an Alabama fan now. I've never heard them say "Roll Tide," but I don't know where that comes from. There are Cleveland clinics in this area because they have a lot of, like satellite places. In fact, I think our local hospital is Cleveland. Is that the wrong Alabama? What do I know? There are, yeah. So for Cleveland Clinic, they have like multiple satellite locations, so I wouldn't know which. Uh-oh. Secondhand everything broke something at a yard sale today. Well, did they make you pay for it? I break things all the time, but I'm not at yard sales though. All right, so Grandma Magic Classic says, I'm going to highlight it only so I can read it easier. I stopped at 3 estate sales, 2 garage sales, 2 thrifts, and spent $28 total. There's just nothing really worth mentioning. Just common items. Got a Polaroid though. I didn't spend a lot today. The highest I paid for one item was $10. So it wasn't. I always look for the mullet to verify Alabama logos. I see. We're going to highlight this one. Use Macari at all? No. I've tried Macari. The biggest issue I have with Macari is you can't do multi-quantity listings. And I sell a lot of things. If I'm going to use Macari, it's for the things that I can't sell on eBay or for whatever. Here's Ken Green. But so because I can't do multi-quantity listings, it kind of is a pain in the butt. I don't care for it. I did sell the one item I listed there. Let's get rid of that. Here's Ken Green. I met Ken again. This is the second time we've met. I kind of left him behind, and I apologize for that. But he was with me at the first sale when I picked up the Epson Artisan printer. I asked him if he wanted it, and he said no. I would have gladly gave it to him. I'm all about helping a brother out. Scott says he was at a bunch of yard sales with lots of junk. I got to tell you about this one. One item. Yeah. Listen, there wasn't a lot of. I mean, there was a lot of stuff out, and I've left a lot on the table. I was buying things that I knew had good resale value today, and for the most part, there was a few things that I probably should have bought that I didn't. Ken found some really cool things he sent me a picture of. So, yeah, there was a free book. The free book was, where did I put it? I put it here somewhere. Worth $20. So I'll make $20, approximately $20 on that book. But it was free. It was the only book in the box that was worth picking out, but it was free. I won't take them unless, I'm going to make something on them. I don't want to Just take free stuff all the time. Caffeinated Christie is in the house. But I also met up with Brenda Yankowski today, and I've been trying to meet up with her, I don't know, for the past 3 years. So I finally ran into her today at the yard sales. So that was fun. And I met her husband as well. And I met Ken's wife, and that was fun. What kind of grapes? I the funny thing is, while I'm at the yard sale, right after, and Ken will find this funny because we talked a little bit about how I knew about the artisan printers. Right after I get, a couple miles down the road, I get a phone call, and it comes up Shane RNG. Well, it was Shane calls me, asking me about some IP complaints that I had at one point, and because the reason I picked up the artisan printer was because Shane had mentioned it. There's a weather alert. Shane had mentioned it on one of his YouTube videos, so it was just kind of funny. I had never gotten a call from Shane before, and Shane calls me, and I had to let him know about the printer I found. But that's what networking, that's what Nashville is all about. We went to Nashville, and I met up with Shane, and now we have each other's phone number, and we can talk to each other if we need to. It was pretty cool. Wish I had more to share, but that was it for today. So I think I'm gonna scupper. I don't even know how to say that. Scuppermong. I'm gonna have to look that up now. Thanks, Scott. Now I got to do some research. Let's find out what that is. Scuppermong. It's a real thing. Species of grapes native to the southern United. Well, that's why I don't know what it is. It's usually greenish or bronze color and similar in texture to white grape. Okay, that is what that is. Scuppernong, and it's fun to say. But anyway, I'm gonna get going, guys, and we'll talk to y'all later. And I just wanted to show what I found. If you missed parts of the show or parts of the haul video, just go ahead back and watch it. Give me more watch time anyway. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video and do all that other stuff. I don't know. Have a good day.